Welcome to another exciting episode of Varsity Conversations, the first for 2021. With the current constant narrative that we are seeing where COVID is still with us, my thoughts goes to those that lost their loved ones. But one of the things that we've got to be concerned of is the challenges that we're experiencing are now causing some people to lose hope and have uncertainty about what the future holds for us. I'm going to give you an analogy of a shark. A shark, if placed in a fish tank, it will not grow bigger than its environment. If the fish tank is small, it can grow to about 8 centimeters. However, if placed in an ocean, the shark can grow to more than 2 meters. The same that applies for a shark sometimes applies to human beings. Most of us, we fail to grow beyond the limitations of our environment. We allow the external environment to limit us. But however, what I'm going to share with you is the critical understanding that the internal environment is more important than the external. So the internal environment is where you are able to frame the belief system that will enable to catapult you to your future. This evening, I'm going to share with you 3 tools that I believe are going to help you to frame a belief system that will not only make 2021 a great year for you, but the other years that are going to come. The first one is your self-identity. You will never be able to grow beyond the identity that you have of yourself. If you limit your thinking and limit the understanding of who you are going to fail to scale the full potential of who you were created to be. When it comes to identity, the most important thing is for you to understand what is it that I want to become. What is your vision? You should have clarity on what you want to become. I'll give you a personal example of myself. When I finished my high school, the intention was for me to pursue engineering. However, the points that I got failed for me to enroll for engineering. I started pursuing marketing. And when I started pursuing marketing, I had clarity that I want to become a marketing manager of a leading financial institution. Lo and behold, a few years later, after this journey, I was able to achieve the desires of my heart. But I can tell you the journey was not easy. It requires you to have determination, focus, and persistence. So have a clear identity of what it is that you want to become. The second one is commit this year to develop yourself. What are the areas that you believe if you should work on, they will transform you? Remember, the world does not reward us for what we know. It rewards us for our value and mastery. So with the new advent we are in now, you can do online courses. Any area where you are able to develop yourself will be a dial shifter of the person that you become. Then the last thing is recalibrating your daily routines. Those people that you see doing exceptional things, it's not that they are exceptional or they are geniuses, but they've managed to have discipline in having daily routines that is able to become who they've become. So disciplined executions applied on a daily basis would eventually add up. An example could be people like Bill Gates that you know, the late Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg. Those guys are not geniuses, but they've been consistent in applying the right disciplines over time. So what are your disciplines today? What is it that you need to change? Is it that you sleep a little bit more than you're supposed to? Is it that you spend more time entertaining yourself more than developing yourself? Your routines today will determine how you are going to take your future. So in closing, let me share the key takeouts for this evening. Number 1, clear identity of who you are. Do you know who you are and what you want? You should have a clear vision of who you want to become. Number 2, make a commitment to develop yourself. Commit to start applying or attending to those areas in your life that you know if you develop, you'll become a valuable person. Then the last one, recalibrate your daily routines, because your habits on a daily basis will determine the person that you'll become. So with those 3, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that 2021 is going to be a great year for you if you embrace and apply them. Have a blessed evening.